This is our town, Lake City, Minnesota, USA. Yes, this is our town, the gem city of Lake Pepin. It's nestled between the bluffs and hills of the nation's scenic wonderland, the Hiawatha Valley. Lake City is a resort town with hometown friendliness and year-round vacation activities. Patton Park is the garden spot of Lake City. It's very old and very beautiful, and it reflects the town's quiet repose and enduring stability. The park was willed to the city by descendants of one of the earliest settlers and set aside as a park. Patton Park is really the main artery of Lake City because it's rimmed by the post office, city hall, library, and the churches. Since 1891, the city has been run by a mayor-council form of government. It's divided into 2 wards, with 2 aldermen from each ward. George Erickson is the city clerk and the keeper of the city records. He's also the town historian. The Lake City Police Department is one of the most alert departments in the state of Minnesota. One piece of equipment that the department is very proud of is the special emergency wagon. Patrolman Brunko is speeding away to lend a helping hand to someone in distress. The Lake City Volunteer Fire Department is one of the finest anywhere. After the alarm siren is sounded, it will take less than 2 minutes before the first fire truck is on its way. There are 22 members in the department, and they are all workers and businessmen of Lake City. The organization has a long and proud record. Years ago, towns were so isolated that complete destruction was not uncommon. The old Bucket Brigade was their only protection. Towns were slow, and help had to come from other towns. But today in Lake City, the telephone company and the siren give instant notice to people, and the department's 2 pumpers and ladder truck are a second after the alarm is sounded. Alertness is the password of the Lake City Fire Department. An important role in every community is played by the town newspaper. The Lake City Graphic has served the Lake Pepin area since its establishment in 1861. Under the leadership of co-publisher Gene Hibbard and Larry Oberg, the Graphic has developed into one of the most modern rural newspapers in the state, concentrating on news of Lake City and the surrounding areas. Recently, the paper's facilities have been extensively remodeled and the entire plant revamped. The Graphic employs a staff of 10 men and women. 2 days of the week are devoted to the publication of the paper. The remainder of the week is devoted to job printing and other city publications. The job printing department serves a lot of towns besides Lake City, all in southern Minnesota. Operating this huge linotype machine is Dennis Schumacher. The Graphic comes out on Thursday of each week, supplying the Lake City area with full coverage of news, sports, and editorials. The town is very proud of this newspaper, as shown by the number of subscribers that it has. One of the main centers of social activity is the Hollywood Theater. This fine modern theater is equipped to play every type of picture, including 3D. The Hollywood Theater has the modern and up-to-date refreshment stands located in the foyer of the theater. Between Red Wing, Minnesota and Wabasha, the upper Mississippi River reaches its widest point. For 30 miles, the river spreads itself in a broad expanse between towering wooded bluffs. And it forms Lake Pepin. Midway between its head and foot, the lake reaches a width of 3 miles. Here, Lake City's harbor, well sheltered from wind and waves, forms a perfect resort haven. If it's a quiet pleasure cruise you want, you'll never find a better water conditions than here. For sailing enthusiasts, for the man who likes the spray of water and the sight of white sails shaking in a stiff breeze, Lake Pepin combines all the thrills possible for the sailing fan. Lake Pepin has many sheltered coves and headlands, which provides for smooth docking and anchoring of boats. Prevailing winds are usually straight down the length of the lake, and on a gusty day, whitecaps can be seen all over the lake. At other times, the water can be as smooth as glass, and the wind only a whisper in the sails. The sailing is so perfect that many national sailing races are held here. Water sports have always been popular in America. Everyone dreams of a home on the seashore or a cabin on the lake. And the reason why is that water can be shared so readily, shared with the entire family or with a group of friends. And the enjoyment is always there, whether you're knocking around in a runabout launch or a 36-foot cruiser. Almost any weekend, the Lake City Harbor becomes a regular uproar of boating activity. Boat owners from Rochester and other dry land towns in the neighborhood come in from miles around to spend a restful day or two on the lake.